In a future not too distant, a new dawn breaks over the Mexican horizon. The streets of cities once marred by violence now echo with the sounds of children playing and vendors calling out their wares. The air is lighter, carrying the scent of blooming flowers rather than the stench of fear and bloodshed. How did Mexico transform from the epicenter of a brutal drug war to a beacon of hope and prosperity? What catalyzed the fall of powerful cartels that once held the nation in a vice grip? Imagine a world where once terrified communities now thrive under the watchful eyes of reformed law enforcement. A place where economic opportunities bloom like desert flowers after a rare rain, drawing people away from the allure of the drug trade. Picture international allies standing shoulder to shoulder with Mexico, united in a relentless pursuit of peace and justice. How did advanced technology become the unexpected hero in this war, turning the tide with precision and foresight? This is not just a story of struggle and despair, it's a tale of resilience, innovation, and transformation. Dive into the journey of a nation that refused to be defined by its darkest days and instead forged a path to a brighter future. What you are about to read is the blueprint of a revolution, the vision of a Mexico that dared to dream beyond the drug war. The Mexican drug war has persisted for decades, fueled by a complex web of socio-economic issues, political corruption, and powerful drug cartels. As we look towards the future, envisioning a Mexico beyond the drug war requires a comprehensive and multifaceted approach, addressing both immediate and root causes of the conflict. In this future vision, we see a Mexico where the influence of drug cartels has significantly waned, corruption is substantially reduced, and socio-economic conditions have improved. This transformation is driven by strategic interventions in security, governance, economy, and social welfare. Strengthened rule of law and governance. In the Envision future, Mexico has implemented robust legal and institutional reforms that effectively combat corruption and strengthen the rule of law. Transparency and accountability in government operations are paramount, reducing the ability of cartels to infiltrate and influence political structures. Law enforcement agencies are reformed, well-trained, and adequately funded, ensuring they can operate independently and effectively against criminal organizations. Economic development and opportunity. Economic disparity is a significant driver of the drug trade, with many individuals turning to illicit activities due to lack of legitimate opportunities. Future Mexico sees substantial investments in education, infrastructure, and job creation, particularly in regions most affected by drug-related violence. These initiatives foster economic growth, reduce poverty, and provide viable alternatives to the drug trade. Comprehensive social programs. Addressing the social dimensions of the drug war involves comprehensive programs that target vulnerable populations. Education, mental health services, and community development programs are essential. By investing in youth and marginalized communities, Mexico reduces the pool of individuals susceptible to cartel recruitment. Rehabilitation programs for former gang members and drug users help reintegrate them into society. International collaboration and support. The Mexican drug war is not an isolated issue, it has significant international dimensions, particularly involving the United States as a major consumer of illicit drugs. Future efforts involve robust collaboration with international partners to tackle drug trafficking routes, share intelligence, and implement coordinated policies on drug control. International aid supports Mexico's development and security initiatives, ensuring a holistic approach to the problem. Technological advancements in law enforcement. The future vision includes the deployment of advanced technologies in law enforcement and intelligence gathering. Drones, surveillance systems, and data analytics play a crucial role in monitoring cartel activities, predicting criminal patterns, and swiftly responding to threats. These technologies, combined with community policing strategies, enhance the effectiveness of law enforcement operations. Strategy to prepare for the future. Achieving this vision requires a strategic, phased approach, involving immediate actions and long-term initiatives. Phase 1. Immediate actions. Institutional reforms. Anti-corruption measures. Establish independent anti-corruption bodies with the authority to investigate and prosecute corrupt officials. Implement stringent asset declaration requirements and public transparency initiatives. Judicial reforms. Strengthen the judicial system to ensure timely and fair trials. Enhance the protection of judges and prosecutors to prevent intimidation and bribery. Enhanced security operations. Specialized task forces. Create and deploy specialized task forces to target high-value cartel leaders and dismantle their operational structures. Border security. Improve border security to disrupt the flow of drugs, weapons, and illicit funds. Collaborate with neighboring countries to enhance border surveillance and patrols. Community policing. Implement community policing programs to build trust between law enforcement and local communities. Encourage community members to participate in crime prevention and report suspicious activities. Phase 2. Midterm initiatives. Economic revitalization. Job creation programs launch public works projects in infrastructure, renewable energy, and agriculture to create jobs, especially in rural and underdeveloped areas. Education and vocational training invest in education and vocational training programs to equip the youth with skills needed for gainful employment. Social interventions. Youth programs develop after-school programs, sports, and arts initiatives to engage young people and provide positive outlets for their energy and creativity. Rehabilitation services expand access to drug rehabilitation services and support programs for former gang members to facilitate their reintegration into society. Strengthening legal frameworks. Legislative reforms update laws to address new forms of criminal activity and enhance penalties for drug trafficking and organized crime. Ensure laws protect human rights and due process. Phase 3. Long-term strategies. Sustainable development. Rural development promote sustainable agricultural practices and support farmers with subsidies and access to markets, reducing their dependence on drug crop cultivation. Urban renewal invest in urban renewal projects to improve living conditions in cities, making them safer and more prosperous. Regional and international cooperation. Bilateral agreements strengthen bilateral and multilateral agreements with countries affected by the drug trade. Focus on intelligence sharing, joint operations, and mutual legal assistance. International aid secure international aid for development projects that address the root causes of the drug war, such as poverty and lack of education. Technological integration. Advanced surveillance deploy advanced surveillance technologies, including AI-driven analytics, to monitor and predict cartel activities. Cybersecurity enhance cybersecurity measures to combat cybercrimes linked to drug trafficking, such as money laundering and online drug sales. Conclusion. The future vision of Mexico overcoming the drug war is ambitious but achievable with a comprehensive and sustained strategy. By addressing corruption, improving law enforcement, fostering economic growth, and engaging in international collaboration, Mexico can move towards a more peaceful and prosperous future. The commitment of all stakeholders, including the government, civil society, and international partners, is essential in realizing this vision. Through persistent efforts and strategic interventions, the cycle of violence and drug dependency can be broken, paving the way for a brighter future for all Mexicans. Remember, the fight for a brighter future is not just Mexico's fight, it is a call to action for us all.